camera then.
All right. Cool. Yeah.
All right. So I've started recording that. Let me make sure it clicks on. And let me bring everyone else in, and before we go on the record, you can introduce me to your folks and your brother.
Yeah. That sounds good. Yeah, I guess you haven't met them yet.
No. This meeting is being live streamed. So even though we're off the record, it's going to be live streamed. So
I won't say anything too bad about you, Judge.
Well, wait a minute. What happened to my? Well, I don't understand this.
For some reason, I have the option to admit people to the waiting room.
Well, it's asking me, it's not letting me into this window, even though I can see you.
Huh.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I did something.
It almost looks like you. It almost looks like you gave me the some sort of extra authority here, because I can let people in to the waiting room now, or from the waiting room.
All right. Well, hold on. I'm going to start a new meeting.
Okay.
I don't know what happened with that.
I think.
All right. Here we go.
Yeah.
Now you're back.
Okay.
Oh, they did it again.
Yeah, it keeps giving me the host somehow. I'm not sure.
This meeting is being live streamed. Got it. All right, I was just hitting the wrong button. All right.
Huh.
All right. Now let me let your folks and your brother in.
Okay. Counselor?
Peter, how are you? Judge, how are you?
I am well.
Judge, this is my brother, Ben. Ben, Judge LaFlamme.
Nice to meet you.
Ben, good to meet you. You're in your office too?
I am in my office.
And on the couch over there are my parents. That's Jim and Mary.
Good to meet you, folks. You should be very proud of your son. He's a fine young man. It was
Thank you.
A pleasure to have him work with me. So, Dr. Veldkamp, apparently you're the only one of the three Veldkamp men that's actually at home today instead of at work.
Well, I worked 10 days in a row, so I get a couple days off here.
All right. Well, we're not on the record yet, but I wanted to get a chance to meet you. We will go on the record now. Cheryl? Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the bar admission ceremony for Peter Veldkamp. Moving his admission today is his brother, Ben. Before we move into that, I do want to say, just for the record, what a pleasure and a privilege it is for me to be able to admit Peter to the bar. Peter and I not only had a good time working together, but we became friends. He'd come to the Y and play basketball with me, and throw me a pass every now and then, for which I'm very grateful. And he was my regular lunch companion every Thursday when I would drag him off to my service club luncheon, and he was just a pleasure to have here. So I've been on the bench now a little over 10 years, and my very first law clerk bar admission ceremony was just last Friday. Your predecessor, Ryan, Peter,
Okay.
I swore in last Friday, and then today I get my second one.
Oh, no kidding.
All of my prior law clerks were actually already members of the bar, so I didn't get a chance to swear them in.
That's right.
Yes, this is indeed a privilege and a pleasure. Mr. Ben Veldkamp, are you prepared to move Peter's admission to the State Bar of Michigan today?
I am. Do you want me to just make the motion or do you want me to make some comments as well?
You're free to say whatever you like about your little brother.
All right.
I'd like to request no comments.
I feel I should give the judge some basis.
That request is overruled. Go ahead, Ben.
My name is Benjamin Veldkamp. My P number is 272286, and I have the honor of appearing today for my brother Peter Veldkamp to move for his admission to the State Bar of Michigan as a practicing attorney. And I will make a few brief comments about his qualifications so you can rule on my motion. As Peter's older brother, I remember a time when Peter really didn't like reading, was indifferent to schoolwork, and much preferred rigging contraptions in the trees in our front yard to any academic pursuits. I don't think anybody in our family at that time had attorney on his list of occupations that he was going to pursue. But as he grew up, he figured out what it was he wanted to do in life and what type of education and training he'd need. I believe you're familiar with his background, but he graduated from Calvin College with a Bachelor of Science in Accounting. He then became a CPA. He worked for several years for a large national accounting firm before attending law school at Michigan State University. About halfway through his law school career, all the COVID-19 restrictions and closures hit, and he had to spend the second half of his law school time learning remotely. But despite the challenges and inconveniences that created, he was able to get his Juris Doctor this past spring. He's passed the Michigan bar exam, and he currently works for the law firm of Rhodes McKee in Grand Rapids, which is a very highly regarded firm with many fine attorneys. And my understanding is they plan to have him work in the firm's financial and tax practice group, putting his financial background to good use. Because he clerked for you for about a year, I know you're familiar with his professional work. He also did an externship with the bankruptcy court in Grand Rapids. So already, even though he hasn't been admitted, he's had the opportunity to see up close how our legal system operates, and also to see and to learn from how different judges and attorneys approach things. But beyond just his knowledge and professional ability, I think Peter has the temperament and the depth of character that we need in members of the bar. As Peter probably told you, we grew up in a family of 7 siblings, and every once in a while there were some little spats and squabbles that would arise. And Peter was one of those siblings that always wanted to try to smooth things over and act as a peacemaker and kind of a go-between. And I think that's a valuable skill in the legal field, where we are often trying to manage conflicts and help resolve them in a peaceful, orderly, and civil way, while also representing our clients in the process. And so I think Peter's experiences have prepared him well for that. His childhood training in our family, his church, his education, and his professional training have given him a solid foundation that he can grow on as he grows and develops as an attorney. And so I think he's well qualified to join the state bar, and I'm not just saying that because I'm his brother. But I think it's true. And at this time, I'll move for his admission.
Thank you. Peter, would you raise your right hand, please, and repeat after me? I do solemnly swear.
I do solemnly swear.
I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Michigan.
I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Michigan.
I will maintain the respect due to courts of justice and judicial officers.
I will maintain the respect due to courts of justice and judicial officers.
I will not counsel or maintain any suit or proceeding which shall appear to me to be unjust, nor any defenses except such as I believe to be honestly debatable under the law of the land.
I will not counsel or maintain any suit or proceeding which shall appear to me to be unjust, nor any defense except such as I believe to be honestly debatable under the law of the land.
I will employ, for the purpose of maintaining the causes confided to me, such means only as are consistent with truth and honor, and will never seek to mislead the judge or jury by any artifice or false statement of fact or law.
I will employ for the purpose of maintaining the causes confided to me such means only as are consistent with truth and honor, and will never seek to mislead the judge or jury by any artifice or false statement of fact or law.
I will maintain the confidence and preserve inviolate the secrets of my client, and will accept no compensation in connection with my client's business except with my client's knowledge and approval.
I will maintain the confidence and preserve inviolate the secrets of my client, and will accept no compensation in connection with my client's business except with my client's knowledge and approval.
I will abstain from all offensive personality and advance no fact prejudicial to the honor or reputation of a party or witness unless required by the justice of the cause with which I am charged.
I will abstain from all offensive personality and advance no fact prejudicial to the honor or reputation of a party or witness unless required by the justice of the cause with which I am charged.
I will never reject, from any consideration personal to myself, the cause of the defenseless or oppressed, or delay any cause for lucre or malice.
I will never reject, from any consideration personal to myself, the cause of the defenseless or oppressed, or delay any cause for lucre or malice.
I will, in all other respects, conduct myself personally and professionally in conformity with the high standards of conduct imposed on members of the bar as conditions for the privilege to practice law in this state.
I will, in all other respects, conduct myself personally and professionally in conformity with the high standards of conduct imposed on members of the bar as conditions for the privilege to practice law in the state.
Peter, upon your oath today, it is my privilege to admit you to the State Bar of Michigan. Welcome. I'm
Thank you,
sure
Your
you will serve the bar well. Congratulations.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Well, folks, that's it. Peter, you're a member of the bar officially.
All right.
Congratulations,
Welcome aboard.
Peter.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Your number going to be in the 90s, or don't you know yet?
I don't know. I don't get it for a week or so. There's a little lag. So find out. Sure it'll be up there.
Yeah, I've seen some in the 80s.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Well, Peter, thank you again for allowing me this honor. I wish you well. You know, if you're ever in Jackson County, you need to pop in and say hi to me.
I will. Yeah, thank
Please
you.
give my best. Please give my best regards to Melanie.
I'll certainly do that. Yeah, thank you for agreeing to preside over this today, Judge. I appreciate it.
You are welcome. Have a great day.
Thank you, Judge.
Yep, thank you.